Shalom. Before I get into my lesson, I want to start off giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashum, Yahushua, Ba'ashum, Bekah, Kudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. And salutation to the elect that's out there pushing the word day in and day out on the four corners of the earth. Salutation to you, Afni. Basically, man, just the brother Shaquat from the Great Millstone, Charlotte Camp, coming at you with another lesson. And, you know, like I always start my lessons off, man, this message is for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, man, according to the Bible, man, according to the Spirit, according to the flesh, man, by the seed of the Father, man, but to the confused faces that might not look like your average so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, but who bloodline go back to Negro, Latino, Native American descent on their father's side, which will consider you as an Israelite, man, according to the flesh, man, and to the spirit. But basically, I'm going to touch on a quick lesson about how the prophecies are speaking, man. You know, and the only way you're going to find about the prophecies in the times that we in is in the Holy Scriptures, man. You know, no other book, man. You know, not the book of the Egypt, you know, the Egyptology books, man. You know, the Islam, you know, the Quran, you know, any other false, you know, outside the Scriptures, you know, these false philosophies that our people like to, you know, read and study, man, is not going to tell them about the times that we in, man. Unlike the Holy Scriptures, man, the Bible, man, who the word really calls God and Jesus Christ, Yahweh, Yahushua, which are their true name in the Paleo Hebrew, they are going to be the only one or the only power that's going to be exalted, man. Because these false gods, man, they don't exist, man. And we got the spirit of Yahweh Yahushua on us by the ways of the, you know, the prophets are speaking the words of the Lord, man, telling you Israelites, man, that the Lord is about to come back and bring great judgment to this place, man, which you known as America, and throughout the earth, man. You know, that's part of the prophecies, man, the downfall of America, which is Babylon the Great. You know, the enemy as known as the so-called white man, the Edomites, and the rest of these heathen nations are going to come in like a flood, man, come with their military, man, against you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you know, martial law, you know, famine, you know, pestilence, race wars. All hell is about to break loose, man. Why? Because the Lord is coming back to bring judgment on the earth, man, to these wicked people, man, that's outside of the elect of the nation of Israel, man, the 144,000 and 1/3, man. Because the elect is going to be the only ones that's going to be exempt for judgment, man. The ones that believe in Yahweh Shah, man, believe in Yahweh, man. The ones that's doing his work in all truth and sincerity, man, pushing his word, man, wanting the things to come, man. You know, a great judgment is coming on his place, man, for his wickedness, man. You know, that the so-called white race, the Edomites, starting off with the elites, what they push out, man. You know, and you got 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the ones that's going to be destroyed, man, for not coming back to Yahweh Shah, not taking heed to the prophets, man. They're going to be destroyed for their disobedience, man, and not listening to the words, man, not listening to the men of the Lord that the Lord set up to give the warning to, man. You know, so basically I'm going to get into a quick scripture. This is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16. And it says, seek out of the book of the Lord and read. And like I said earlier, man, the book of the Lord, who the word really calls God, Yahweh, or who the word calls Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shah. The book is what? Where you're going to find the mysteries and the understanding from, man, of the higher power, who the word calls God, man, and Jesus Christ, man. You're going to find it in the Holy Scriptures, man, the Holy Bible, man. This is the only Bible that's telling everything that's about to come to pass, man, the prophecies, man, the history, man, you know. And this is this book that's going to stand forever, man. No other book, man, as I continue to read on. And it says, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail. And what's not going to fail, man? The prophecies, man. You know, the World War III, which is prophesied in the Scriptures. You know, Jacob's trouble. And for you Israelites, man, you Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, when all hell break loose, man. And when Esau come down with that hammer, you know, and it's not going to fail, man, because it's already prophesied, man. And Yahweh Shah is a power that's not going to lie, man. Whatever they say in the scriptures, man, it's gonna play out, man. It's gonna be fulfilled, man. And it said, none shall want her mate. And meaning none of these philosophies, man, these false philosophies that our people are into is not gonna compare with the scriptures, man. It's not gonna compare with the spirit and power you have by Shah. All these false philosophies lead to false gods, man, that our people worship in vain, man. It's not going to help them in them times because the only true power is Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And if you don't believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you're going to be condemned, man. You're going to be left out to be judged, man, by the judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua when you come down with that wrath, man. And it said, for my mouth it had commanded, and the spirit it had gathered them. And who is the word gathering, man? The elect, man. You know, the 144,000 and the 1/3, man. That who Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to gather, man. 1/3 of his people, man. The others, the 2/3 of you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you confused faces that hear this word but don't come back to the Lord, man. You're going to be put to death, man. You know, for your disobedience, man. Not listening to the prophets, man. Praising these false gods, man. Trusting into this system, man. You know, not returning from your sins, repenting, and coming back to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, your true power, man. This is Isaiah chapter 55 and 11. So shall my word be that go forth out of my mouth. And how is the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua going forth, man? Out of his mouth represent his prophets, man. His prophets are the mouthpiece. We are the mouthpiece of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Warning and telling you people what's about to come, man. And right now, you know, these people think it's a joke, man. You know, but the Lord is gonna show you, man, that he's not playing around, man. And we are in serious time, man. You know, you got the big news now about the Israelites being on the news, man. You know that's a sign right there for you Israelites, man. That these so-called white people, the elites, are ready to move in, man. And even if you know that you might have these these 2/3 Negroes, Latino, Native Americans that come up against the truth, but still that doesn't change the fact that they're Israelites, man. They just lost, man. And Esau gonna come in as that flood, man, for all Israel, man. Not only the Hebrew Israelites. Because right now, you know, they demonizing us, trying to prosecute us, man, slandering us, you know, with they deceit, with they fraud, you know. But the Lord sees all that, man. And you're gonna have 2/3 of our people that's gonna side with the Edomites, with the enemy, man. You know, they're trying to stop this truth, man. You know, but it's not gonna happen, man. You know, what Father Mother is gonna do is gonna move the hand of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua to bring damnation on these 2/3, man. The ones that want to join hand in hand with the enemy, man. You know, since they want to, join hand in hand with the enemy, they both gonna be put down, man. You know, the scriptures say they both gonna be thrust through, man. So the ones that join hand in hand with this society want to join hand in hand with the Edomites, man, of our people, man, you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're going to catch the same judgment that the enemy is going to catch, man. You know, with the Esau, Edom, they're going to go down by the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And the people that want to join hand in hand with this society and depend on this system, they're going to go down right along with it, man. Right along with the enemies, man. Because they thinking, that they can come up against the men of the Lord and get us off the corners and stop this word, man. They think that, once they do that, man, they can continue on in their wicked life, man, without having the prophets out there condemning them and rebuking them to their faces, man, about all the wickedness, and that the Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to judge them for their wickedness, man. And one thing for you elites, man, we already know that you're going to come in and demonize us, man, prosecute us, man, because it's already been written that the men of the Lord is going to go through that, man. So we already ready, man. You're supposed to have your mind frame, your spiritual mind frame, or spiritual mindset on the prosecution stage, man. on our enemies, man. Because we already know this devil is going to come with that great wrath, man. But we got to be prepared, man. And we trust in Yahweh Shem Shah, man. You know, because we in the time of great judgment coming, man. A lot of our people, man, they out here, you know, boasting, bragging, you know, living it up, man, here in America. While they living it up, man, you know, here America is constantly crashing, man. You know, we just now got over a government shutdown. But soon about to be shut down again. A lot of people don't pay attention to the signs, man. They don't pay attention to the warning, man, that Yahweh Shem Shah set up through his men. So that's going to lead to their downfall, man. And a lot of our people are going to be put to death, man. You know. And it said, Isaiah chapter 55, verse 11, so shall my word be that go forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void. So the word void means empty, man. You know, the Lord going to, when he sent his word out, meaning these prophecies that he's going to do here in the last days, they're going to be fulfilled, man. The prophecy of America, Babylon the Great, you know, crashing, man. The economy crash, man. You know, the World War III, you know, the RFID chip being a mark of the beast, being implemented, man. You know, all these race wars, famine, lack of food, lack of water, man. You know, great judgment, man. Great death is coming, man. You know, and it's not going to turn to the Lord void, man. The Lord's going to accomplish every word that he say, man. You know, and we already know our people, you know, they blind to the fact of these prophecies, man. But we only concerned about the elect, man, because the elect is going to be the only one that's going to awaken up to the truth, man, and come back to Yahweh Shem Shah for that great, terrible day come, man. The day of the Lord's judgment, man, when all hell breaks loose, man. And it said, so shall my word go forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So none of the words of Yahweh Shem Shah is going to fail, man. Just like how Isaiah the 34th chapter say, man, verse 16, man. You know, the Lord's going to do everything that he promised, man. And one thing, the thing about these people, man, when they see us out there, man, the men of the Lord, they just see us as average men. They don't really see the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah on us, man. They give them the warning, man. In the times that we in, man, we ain't in no times of, especially you Israelites that know that you're an Israelite, man, and say that you're in the truth, man. You know, we in a time of great judgment coming, man. And you already know the Lord going to have these Edomites come after us first, man. You know, because we are the ones that in the waking, man. You know, the Lord going to have these Edomites come after the blind, you know, the 2/3, you know, that's not part of the elect. But the Lord's going to try the elect first, man. And the Lord going to set up Esau to come after us because we represent Yahweh Shem Shah, man. Esau going to try to do anything, the elite going to try to do anything, you know, to keep his word going out, man. Even if you have to demonize and prosecute the men of the Lord, man. You know, and Esau know his time is up, man. And we are a threat to his system, man. We pulling down all the strongholds, man. We pulling down all the lies, man. Uncovering all the lies, man, that he done taught throughout the century, you know, that he spread throughout the world, man. That would be such a threat, man. You know, and of course, you know, they're going to put up the videos of us, you know, they trying to put the videos up there, demonize us, that we get physical with people, man. You know, but most of the time, man, you know, we come with, you know, peace, man. We come humble, man. I don't think we go out there and preach the word, man. Mainly the men of Great Millstone, man. We not carnal, man. Of course, we're going to defend ourselves when, you know, we got these, you know, scoffers, and, you know, these, you know, heathens come up and trying to provoke us, man. You know, and they'll come up and trying to provoke us. The things get physical, but we doing that out of defense, man. But they ain't gonna show the part, you know. They'll show the part when we get physical, like how the brothers in San Francisco, you know, the bait camp, you know, when they show that video when they push that white woman down, that Edomite, you know, they just show that, you know, show the edited parts about how they push her down, telling white people they're going into slavery. But they ain't gonna show parts of us reading out the scriptures, man, breaking the scriptures down and telling them what's gonna happen to them, man, what's gonna take place here in America, man. You know, they ain't gonna put that up there because they know they're gonna be condemned, man. And they know that if they put the truth out there, you gonna have majority of the people gonna be awakening up, man. But they don't want that, man. They want to keep the minority or majority of the people, I was saying on the majority of the people blind, man. Keep them asleep, man, under their control, man, with their witchcraft. But it's not gonna work against the elect, man. Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is with the elect to wake them out of that slumber, man, out of that confused state, and bring them back unto him, man. And that's what Esau don't want, man. He want that total control over the world, man. Even over you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That's why this whole propaganda now is to demonize the Hebrew Israelites, man. But it's not going to work, man. But this is a Yahweh Shem Yahushua will, man. Not you Edomites, man. This is 2 Peter verse 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. So the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, man. You know, the Lord is going to do what he said he's going to do in the scriptures, man. And that's what these Edomites, these elites, they're afraid of, man. You know, because they know that the Lord is about to come back and bring their kingdom down, man. Who the word is called Jesus Christ, man, Yahweh Shah. And a so-called black man, you know, from the tribe of Judah, which are the Negroes. And he's going to come back in the form of an angelic power, man. In the way of what the world call UFOs, man, which are the chariots, man. You know, and Esau, the elites, they know that, man. The average, you know, peons, they don't know what's going on, man. But the elites, the Rothschilds, the Rockefeller, you know, the DuPont, the higher up, man, they know that Yahweh Shah is a so-called Negro, man. And they know that through the spirit that he's going to come back, man, and gather his elect, man, you know. And they know it, definitely know it now that he got because the prophets, the Lord set up the prophets, man, to give the warning, man, the issue in the kingdom of Yahweh Shah, man. And when Yahweh Shah return, man, they're going to try to fight against Yahweh Shah, man, with their army, but they're not going to prevail, man. You know, the Lord Yahweh Shah is going to come back and bring down all their kingdoms, man. You know, and to the average people out here, man, it sounds far-fetched to them, man. You know, because they don't have the spirit of the Lord, man. The Lord's ways are higher than our ways, man. The majority of the world, man, they think on a low level, man. They think carnal, man. You know, they think of things that they can see, man. You know, with brothers like us, when we thinking about the things that we can't see, man, and we know that they are truth, man. You know, all because these people can't visualize the so-called black man coming back in the chariots, what the world call UFOs, man. They think it's a fairy tale, man. They think that we bugged out, man. Only thing is that they don't have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua dealing with them, man. They don't have the understanding how the Lord is going to return and what he's going to do when he returns, man. You know, but the Lord is not slack concerning his promise. 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. And the ones that's going to come to repentance is the elect, man, the 144,000 and the 1/3, man. You know, because all Israel is not going to get this truth, man. And majority of Israel do not want to come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So they're going to be destroyed for their non-belief, man, for being unfaithful, man. And it said, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, meaning it's going to come unexpected, man. You know, just like how in the times of Noah, man, how the scriptures said they was partying, you know, giving in the marriage, you know, basically, you know, living it up, man, until that flood came and drowned all the majority of the world, man, only leaving 8 souls, man. Noah, his 3 sons, and their wives, man. You know, just like how it was back then, this is gonna be in this time, man. You got these people out here partying, man, especially of our people, man. You know, looking for success. You know, thinking that everything gonna be, you know, looking to succeed, man. Living it up in this society, man. Doing all manner of wickedness, man. You know, they're not thinking about Yahweh Shah returning, man, and bringing destruction to this place, man. They're not thinking about the collapse of America, the RFID chip. the mark of the beast. You're not thinking about the World War III and the missiles being launched off, man, and Yahweh shall return with destruction, man. You're not thinking about that, man. So they're going to catch him off like a thief in the night, man. They're going to catch him unexpected, man. And it said, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works therein shall be burnt up. And that's talking about the destruction of the America, man, of Babylon the Great, man, by missiles, man. And people, when we tell people this, man, they might, get scared, and that when we tell them that, man, they might not want to, listen, man, because they don't want their beloved America being destroyed by missiles, man. But it's a way up out of that, man. We telling them, man. We telling them if you come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're going to be saved from the missiles, man, if you believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because the ways that the elect is going to be saved is by Yahushua beaming them up into those UFOs, man, those so-called UFOs, which are the chariots, man. And that's why the Lord said it's going to be a strange deliverance, man. When the Lord come back, man. That's how we're going to be saved, man, by the Lord delivering us by the ways of the so-called UFOs, man, the chariots, man. But if you don't get beamed up or get elected to be on those chariots, man, and you still left behind, when Yahweh shall return back to the heavens with the elect, man, those missiles going to come after that and destroy this place, man. But when we tell people that, man, this is why they don't listen, man, because they don't have faith and they don't want to let go America, man, the ways of America, man. Just like the example of Lot's wife, man. When Lot's wife was the time that came when Lot and his daughter and his wife, to get out of Sodom and Gomorrah, so the Lord was going to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah by fire and brimstone because of the wicked acts there, homosexuality, bestiality, all type of manner of wickedness that the Hamites was doing at that time. And the Lord told Lot and his wife, and his family, to leave up out of Sodom and Gomorrah, and because he was going to destroy it by fire, man, by the fire and brimstone coming from out of the heavens, man. And when they, left, you had Lot's wife, turn around, because the Lord told them not to, look back once they get out of Sodom and Gomorrah, man, not to look back. And you had Lot's wife, turn around, and what happened, man? She turned into a pillar of salt, man. The Lord burned her, man. And that was an example that the Lord set up for Lot's wife, that we should follow and not to turn back, man. Because that was an example that whoever turned back and basically love America, want to hold on to the ways of America, they're going to get destroyed by the missiles, man. But that's why the Lord set up the example of Lot's wife, man. Because she didn't want to leave the ways of Sodom and Gomorrah, man. She didn't want to, leave her business, because I'm pretty sure they had business, houses, but she didn't want to leave that alone, man. So the Lord had her to turn into a pillar of salt, man. And that was going to happen to 2/3 of you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Y'all not going to want to come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and you're going to stay here on the hope of America. And when those missiles come in, you're going to be destroyed, man. And it's written, man. We coming to a time, man, that the Lord is going to justify why He's the supreme being, man. See, the whole world paint this image of the Lord being soft, man. That He just only love. He hate the sin, not the sinner. How they picture, how they make it up in these churches, man. Especially Christianity, man. How picturing the Lord just being, soft. They don't have the understanding that the Lord is a man of war, man. That Yahweh Shem Yahushua coming back with the destruction, man. He love bringing judgment, man. So that's another reason why these people gonna get caught off, man. When the Lord returns, man, they thinking that the Lord gonna come back with peace, not understanding that the Lord gonna bring destruction on this place on the earth for the wickedness, man. Continue on. And it said, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works there are in shall be burnt up. And talking about the missiles, man. And it's going to destroy a majority of the earth, man. Especially America, man. Because America will be destroyed totally, man. Utterly, man. As the scriptures say, man. Completely. And it said, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness, man? It's talking about the ones that's in the faith, man, the ones in the truth, man. What manner of person we should be, man. What should we be thinking about, man? We're supposed to be thinking about salvation, man. The time of all hell breaking loose and praying to the Lord that he deliver us from the times of Jacob's trouble, man. From the destruction that's about to come, man. So you got a lot of these camps that are claiming they Israelites, man. You know, they're not in that mindset. Majority of them is not in that mindset of Jacob's trouble, man. You know, mainly like IUIC, you know, GOCC. You know, they just like, you know, even though they Israelites, man, they're not thinking about the destruction of America, man. You know, a lot of these false camps, man. The only camp you see pushing out there mainly is Great Millstone, man. Telling you about what's about to take place, man. You know, but people don't gonna realize it till reality hit them, man. Till they don't have no food in their stomach, man. Till they got all types of diseases and illness, man. Until they running for martial law or getting thrown into concentration camps, man. When they can't get their money off their card anymore, man. When they can't receive their federal government benefits anymore, man. Then when they're gonna realize that that their trouble is upon them, man. You know, and they're not gonna be prepared for it. And it said, looking for 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 12. Looking forward and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh. And that's what the elect is going to be doing, man. Be looking forward and hastening to the return of Yahweh Shai, man. So he can set up our kingdom, man. Which is going to be full of righteousness, man. See, our people don't want to come back to Yahweh Shai. Because first of all, they don't know righteousness. You know, they so stuck in the ways of America. That's all they know, man. All they know is breathe and do wickedness, man. They ain't looking for Yahweh Shai to bring righteousness to them, man. Salvation, man. Freedom, man. From their enemies, man. You know, a lot of our people still think that they're free, man. They still think that that they're not slaves, man. Little as they know, we still are slaves, man. You know, Esau saying that people might say that slavery is over because we ain't in the hardcore bondage. Out there in the field, getting whipped. But we still slaves mentally, man. Our people are caught up into the ways of America, man. And we only belong to Yahweh Shai. Our people want to trust into Esau's system, man. And they definitely going to show Esau definitely going to show them that we are his slaves when he implement that RFID chip, man. That mark of the beast, man. His stamp, man. You know. And we're not supposed to take that, man. But we belong to Yahweh Shai. And the ones that would take that chip, man, basically they giving their life over or worshiping Esau, man, the beast system, man, by taking their mark, man. And Lord, tell us we're not supposed to have another God or another nation over us, man. A lot of people gonna love it, man. They gonna love to take that chip, man, because they trust in the system, man. But the men of the Lord are hasting, man. Looking for Yahweh Shai return, man, because we know our kingdom is coming, man. And we know that the Lord, that we have faith that the Lord is going to raise us up, man, and set us up as kings, man. Give us our freedom, man, our land, man. Put us back on top, man. And it said, verse 12, 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 12. Looking for and hastening to the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, looking for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness, and that's the kingdom of heaven, man. That's going to be here on the earth, man. That's what the elect mindset is looking forward to, man. We're looking for the kingdom to be established on the earth, man, with our brother, man, with the Messiah, man, Yahweh Shai, man. And the majority of our people is not going to believe that, man, until the Lord establish it, man. Then they're going to know that it's a higher power, man. Once the Lord come back, man. But we already know, man, through the faith, man, and through the understanding that the Spirit of Yahweh Shah gave to us, man. You know, the average people can't get this understanding, man. It's not meant for them, man. But first of all, they don't believe. You know, first of all, the Lord haven't chosen them or woken them up. And second of all, they don't even believe, man. You know, but we're looking for that new heaven, man, the new earth, man. Represent the rulership, man, that Yahweh Shah is coming with, man. It's established on the earth, man. Which is you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You Israelites, man. Starting off with the elect, man. Verse 14, 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 14. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that you look for such things, be diligent that you may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless. And that's what the men of the Lord are supposed to be doing, man. You have this understanding, man. The words say, the scriptures say, be diligent, man. How you being diligent to show Yahweh Shem Shah that you want to be saved, man. To show your faith toward Yahweh Shem Shah, man. Doing this work, man. Doing these videos, man. Going out there on the highways and byways, man. You know, and that's going to be our reward of being salvation, man. You know, 'cause a lot of people in this world, they think we just doing it in vain, man. Doing it, you know, something that we just going to, that we bugged out. Doing it just because, you know, it's saying it's a trend. You don't have the understanding that us going out there on the highways and byways and pushing this word, showing our faith to Yahweh Shem Shah, is going to lead to us being exempt for judgment, man. Being delivered, man. That's why it's so important for the brothers out here to push this word, man. But that's our way into the kingdom, man. You know, because the ones that don't fail out, stop pushing the word, don't believe, man. What's gonna happen to them, man? They're gonna be destroyed, man. You know, the Lord ain't no gray areas with the Lord, man. You even with the Lord or against the Lord, man. You know, and the Lord say He has no respect of person, man. You know, so you gotta keep pushing His word, man. You know, and we already know the majority of this world is not gonna listen, but that you cannot let that, you know, hinder your faith, man, toward Yahweh Shem Shah, man. Doing this work, man. The Lord is gonna definitely reward us, man. No matter what the world say, man. How they slander us, man. Demonize us, man. The Lord sees our work, man. He sees our faith, man. Just like He see the wickedness of these 2/3, man. Of these non-believers, these markers, man. You know, so brothers, keep pushing and keep putting in that work, man. To the end, man. Do it unto the end, man. And pray to the Lord that it be His will that we be part of His elect, man. When it says, wherefore, beloved, seeing that you look for such things, be diligent that you may be found of Him in peace, without spot and blameless. And that's what we want the Lord to be, man. You know, we want to be unto the Lord blameless, man. You know, we want to have that peace when Yahweh Shem Shah, man. Not receiving His wrath, man. You know. But we already know majority of our people, man, they ain't gonna listen, man. But forget about them, man. They ain't giving unto them, man. We only concerned for the elect, man. 2/3 of you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, you Israelites that died during the time of the wrath of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. You're gonna have to come back into the kingdom, man, through the seed of the elect, man. We trying to make it on the first go around, man. That's what we hoping for, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 11. Wherefore, this say the Lord power of hosts, because you speak these words, behold, I will make my words in your mouth, in thy mouth fire, and these people wood, and they shall devour them. So the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah put the Spirit on His prophets, man, and making His word in our mouth like fire, man. And they say, well, to make these people wood, man, and they shall devour them, man. Anytime, you take a log and throw it in the fire, man, what happened, man? It brings, more fire, man. Or it burn that log up, man. That's just a representing of this word, how the Lord put the Spirit on His men to speak and condemn and rebuke the nation of Israel, man, the wicked ones that the Lord want to, trying to tell them to come back, man, by the ways of His prophet. But what happened to them, man? Instead of they taking it in and receiving it, and repenting to Yahweh Shem Shah, the word devoured them, man. They get cut, they get upset, they start scoffing, making mockery, slandering, Because they cut up to the spirit of the Yahweh Shem Yahshua righteousness, cut the wicked soul, man. You know, all the wickedness that they doing, man. Instead of they, you know, taking the time and praying to the Lord and have mercy upon them, and the Lord put the spirit on them, you know, to keep the law, statute, commandment, they ready to get upset, man. Instead of taking the rebuke and the reproof, man, you know, they want to still continue on in their wickedness, man. You know, just to please their lustful flesh, man. So the Lord's going to destroy them for that, man. He's going to devour them, man, by the real fire, man, the missiles, man, and the judgment that He's going to bring upon this place, and another variety of different plagues, man, that He got set. Because the only thing we doing is set up, you know, to give the warning, man. Whether they hear or forbid, man. You know how to speak the same, and then they're going to know it was a prophet among them, man. And this is the best thing that the Lord could give His men to do, man, to prophesy, man. You know, to wake them up and give them the truth, man, give them the understanding of what's really going on, man. And to go out there and prophesy and work and represent Him and His Son, man, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. You know, this is better than being a rapper, man, a millionaire, man, you know, an actor, or, you know, a basketball player, man, football player, man, that our people love to desire to be, man, things of this world, man, you know, just so they can gain, you know, fortune and everything, man. But this the real riches right here, man, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man, these scriptures that He gave unto us, man, and they're ultimately going to lead to salvation, man, you know, because the things that these people are hoping for and striving for to be in this world is going to be done away with, man. Once all hell breaks loose, man. You know. But the ones that's in this faith, the truth, the men of the Lord, man, that endure to the end, they're going to inherit the real riches, man. You know, which is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Then we're also going to inherit the physical riches, man, of the different, you know, gems, you know, the different stones, man, gold, silver, different garments, man, having, you know, mansions, you know, ruling, man, you know, having our own land, our own cattle, you know, making our own, having our own resources, man, having multiple women, multiple children, man, having all types of exotic animals, man. That what the Lord promised to us, man. Rulership, man, salvation and righteousness, man. This is the real riches, man. This is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel, and the watchmen are the prophets, man. Mainly the men of great millstone, man. That's what we out there, man. We ain't out there to scream at the top of our lungs, man. You know, just for nothing. We out there because we are the watchmen, man. And the Lord said He makes the watchmen the prophets unto the nation of Israel, man. We out there warning you, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, what's about to take place here in the near future, man. Which is taking place now, man. Leading up to the main prophecies of Jacob's trouble, man. And the destruction of America. And it said, Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17, therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. The Lord is talking to the prophets, man. The ones that He done woken up, man, by the ways of the elders, you know, the apostles, you know, different brothers, man. You know, basically the ones that He wake up through the Spirit, man. You know, He said, give them warning for me, man. And once you have the understanding of these scriptures, man, and the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua growing and dealing with you, man, it comes a time, you know, when you start coming in, studying, reading, you know, watching videos. But then it comes a certain time, man, that you got to go out there on the highways and byways, man, you know, and warn Israel, man, you know, join a camp or just set up a camp and teach the word, man, to bring the elect back to Israel, man. I mean, to bring the elect of Israel back to Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man, you know, and warn the 2/3, man, and tell them what's going to happen to them if they don't return to Yahweh Shem Yahshua. And it said, therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. And when I said unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at his hand. So that's why we out there, man. You know, so we out there giving a warning, man, you know, to you wicked Israelites, man, to come at and telling you to come at to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, so he can cleanse you from your sins, man. You know, hopefully you can be part of that elect, man. But our people don't want to listen, man, you know. And that's what the Lord said, you know, we got to warn the wicked, man. The Lord said that, man, if we don't warn them, he's going to require their blood on us, man, you know. So that's why we give the warning, man, so we can wash the blood off our hand, man, especially if you had the truth, man, and especially for these dudes that don't fail out, man, that were once out there warning Israel, but they stopped it, man. So now what's going to happen, man, the Lord's going to require the blood of Israel that you're supposed to warn upon you, man. You know, because you took away from from the plow, man. You stopped doing the work, and you stopped going out there warning the Israel, man. So the Lord gonna require you, man, for basically putting the blood on you, man. That you stopped giving the warning to the Israel, man. And it said in verse 19, Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 19. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. So when we out there telling you Israelites, man, to come back, you know, start calling yourself black, Latino, Native American, you know, Cherokee, you know, Mexican, you know, Puerto Rican, or stop saying that they telling you that stop believing or worshiping these false idols, man, like Islam, Egyptology, man. You know, thinking you an African, man. You know, thinking all type of madness or wickedness that's outside the scriptures of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know, we telling you to turn back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, but if you don't want to listen, man, then the blood is off our hand, man. And the Lord said we had delivered our soul, man, because we spoke the righteousness and the truth unto you, man. But sooner or later, man, the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua prophesying this word, man, putting up these videos going out there on the highways and byways, man. Sooner or later, man, gonna come a famine of the word, man, where you're not gonna see the prophets anymore, man, or get to go on have the ability to go on YouTube or the internet and search for the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, searching for the truth, man. Because that's what we coming into now, man. You can see the Edomites, the elite, Esau, Edom, you know, what they doing now, man. They pushing toward on stopping his word for trying to get from getting out, man. They're gonna stop flagging brothers' videos, man, which they already doing. They're already taking down brothers' channels, man. You know, censoring them, you know, and ultimately gonna lead to the point, man. They just gonna shut the internet down, man. All because of this word, man. You know, they're gonna get us off the highways and byways, and all that is gonna be through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because the Lord already had his men out here before times, you know, rising them up early to give them warning, man. But there's gonna come a time when the Lord is gonna take away his words, man. You know, and then it's on from there, man. It's gonna be judgment, man. So this is the time now, man. The Lord says, seek ye the words of the Lord, seek ye the Lord while he may be found, man, before the evil day draws near, man. And this is the way you're gonna find the words of the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua by his men prophesying, man. You know, on the highways and byways, man, putting up the videos giving you Israelites the warning, man. The only ones that are gonna find it is the elect, man. That's who all Yahweh Shem Yahushua is concerned for, man. And that's who he set up the prophets to go out there and teach, man, and bring in, man. They're the elect, man, the ones that's going to come back and listen, you know, and become prophets themselves, or be part of that 1/3, man, the believers, man, you know. Um, this is Jeremiah 30, verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the times of Jacob's trouble. So the days that coming, man, is going to be like no other time, man, compared to all the different historical events that happened in the past, man, that happened in the ancient times, man. You know, this the times that we coming into, man, which is Jacob's trouble, is not going to be compared to all the times or the dreadful times that happened in the past, man. This going to outdo it, man. You know, when you talking about the destruction of America by missiles, man, race wars, man, martial law, mass death, man, mass pestilence, man. It's not going to be compared to any other time that would happen in the past, man. You know. And it said, at last for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the times of Jacob's trouble, man. Worse than 70 AD, man. Slavery, man. When we came over here in the cargo slave ships, man. Worse than the time for you northern kingdom, you northern tribe, you Latinos and you Native Americans, and you Seminole Indians. Worse than the times when Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, came over here and slaughtered you and took the lands from you, man. The lands of Americas from you, Latinos and Native Americans. You know, it's gonna be way worse than that, man. You know, the time that we coming into, man, we can't even fathom it, man. You know, we got the vision and the understanding it's gonna be bad, but we're not gonna really, take hold to it until it actually happens, man. You know, that's why, brothers, in the truth, man, we preparing our mind, man, and our spiritual mind, and praying to Yahweh Shah that He give us the strength to endure all that, man. You know, to keep us safe in the times of Jacob's trouble, man. Because it's going to get real bad, man. You know, it's going to get so bad that Yahweh Shah going to have to come back, man. You know, and deliver the elect, man. You know, and what it says, at last for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the times of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. The only ones that's going to be saved out of the times of Jacob's trouble is the elect, man, of the nation of Israel, man. But what will happen to the 2/3, man? The Lord ain't going to deliver them, man. The Lord going to bring judgment upon them, man, for not listening, man. Not believing on Him and His Son, man. You know? Not believing in their heritage, man. And if they do, the ones that do know that they're Israelites, but they still doing wickedness and still not fully in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, they're going to be put to death also, man. Like these false prophets, man, these false Israelite camps, man. They ain't going to be leaving in the time, the ones that thinking that everything okay, man. Pushing marriage, man. Prosperity, But we are not in those times, man. We're in the times of great destruction that's coming, man. The ones that misleading the nation of Israel, that calling themselves the prophets of Israel, but falsely lying, and telling and deceiving the people, man. They're gonna be destroyed too, man. Right along with the 2/3, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 10, and it say, they are turned back to the iniquities of their forefathers, which refused to hear my words, and they went after other gods to serve him. The house of Israel and the house of Judah have broken my covenant, which I had made with their fathers. So just like back in the ancient times, man, when you had our people, going off, man, didn't believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, after the Lord had set us up as a nation when He delivered us out of Egypt, man. What had happened when we were set up as the nation of Israel, man? We went into our land, man. Especially after the times of Solomon, King David and Solomon, what happened, man? Our people start worshiping other gods, man. Start believing in Hamitic gods, man. The Moabite gods, man. You know, the Greek gods, the Roman gods, man. And what happened, man? The Lord brought destruction upon them, man. That's why we are here in captivity to this very day, man. For our wickedness and our rebellions against Yahweh Shah, man. Putting other gods before him, man. False gods before him, man. Doing all type of wickedness against the law, statutes, commandments that he told us not to do, man. That's why we in the condition that we in today, man. And our people are still doing it, man. You know, here, the Lord trying to have mercy upon them by having his prophets out there giving them a warning, but they still want to do just like back in the ancient days, man. You know, not want to listen to the prophets and don't want to take heed to Yahweh Shah, but trusting these false gods and these idols, man. It's going to lead them to destruction, man. I'm going to read on. And it said, Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 11. Therefore this said the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. And and that's terrible, man. Lord will say he's gonna bring the evil upon them that they can't escape, man. And the Lord the only one that controls everything, man, both good and evil, man. So when he bring the evil upon us earth, man, for you wicked Israelites, man, the Lord said, then you're gonna try to call out to him, man. But what no God speaking about, man? What was the name of the power of Israel again, man? And all hell break loose, man. Then you gonna have certain dudes that have been part of the truth fell out. And when all hell break loose and evil time come upon them, man, then they gonna try to scream and cry out to the Lord, Yahweh Shah. But the Lord said what, man? He's not gonna hear them, man. The scripture says it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. Especially when they come to the point and the Lord bringing judgment upon you, man. Because the Lord the only one that can deliver you from the evil time, man. And that's what he's going to do to the elect, the ones that truly, sincerely hold on, man, believe in it, man. But the ones that faking it, the wicked ones of our people, man, he's not going to deliver them, man. And he's not going to hear they cry, man. He's only going to hear the elect cry, man. The sincere ones, man. The ones that he put his spirit upon to be delivered, man. And it said, verse 12, then shall the cities of Judah and the habitation of Jerusalem go and cry unto the gods unto whom they offer incense, but they shall not say them at all in the time of their trouble. So it's going to be upon a time when all hell break loose, man. You're going to have majority of our people, 2/3 of you Negro, Latino, Native American, that's going to be crying out to these false gods, man, to these idols, man, that you wholeheartedly believe in, man. And the Lord said they're not going to save you, man. Why? Because they don't exist, man. They false gods, man. The only power that's going to be able to save you from the times that we are headed into, the times of trouble, is Yahweh Shah. But 2/3 of our people refuse that, man. They don't want to hearken to the prophets. They don't want to take heed to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah. So they're going to be left in destruction, man. A lot of people, you got a lot of these scoffers and, these people of the world saying we fear tactics, man, using fear tactics, man. You damn right we're using fear tactics, man, because what the Lord about to bring, man, is going to be fearful, man. Nothing that we ain't never ever seen in this lifetime or in the past life, man. Just like I read in Jeremiah the 30th chapter, verse 7, man. A great day of wrath, man. There's none like it, man. We got all manner of death, man. Bodies all over the place, man. Men, women, and children, man. All type of destruction on every side, man. That's gonna be a fearful thing, man. When you see those missiles coming for you, man, about to decimate and hit America, man, that's gonna be a fearful thing, man. The martial law coming in, you being thrown in concentration camps, man. This was in the scriptures, man. And like I said earlier, man, the whole time this world thinking that when you read the Bible, man, you think it's all about prosperity. God love everybody, man. Because they was taught lies, man. They don't have the true understanding that the Lord's coming back with great destruction, man. A mass death, man. But for the elect, man, the Lord gonna have mercy upon the elect, man. The Lord's a true power to his word, man. You come back and serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And all truth is sincerity, man. The Lord's gonna have his mercy upon you, man. Give you his grace, man. Deliver you from whatever destruction or evil time that's gonna come, man. And we truly believe in that, man. That's why we doing what we doing now, man. Through the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know, you people can demonize us, man. Call us crazy, man, bugged out. But we know what we worship, man. And we know the power, and we have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua on us to know how dreadful the Lord is, man. You know, we read it in these scriptures, man. And we follow it in the spirit, man. Adding it up what times we are in, man. But they're gonna catch the non-believers off guard, man. They're gonna leave them being put to death, man. Be destroyed, man, by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But for the elect, man, I'm gonna read this, man. The ones that's in the faith, you know, holding on to the faith, man, and trusting in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Now and into the times that we about to enter into, man. This is what the Lord says, that what's going to happen to the elect, man, showing that he's going to be with his elect man. This is Isaiah chapter 33. Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So that's why we fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And during the times we coming into, man, the scripture says wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our time, man. And the wisdom and knowledge is understanding these scriptures, the prophecy, and understanding the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, which is going to lead to salvation, man. Which is going to lead to the protection of Yahweh Shem Yahushua by his men, you know. So brothers, man, keep fighting and keep pushing, man, because we almost out of here, man. These people out here in the world, man, these non-believers, man, that think that the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua words is a joke, man. They don't take it serious, man. You know, they doing all manner of wickedness, man. Following after all type of idols, and man. They're following the ways of America, man. When the Lord come in and cash in on this place, man, when he finally come and bring judgment on this place, man, there ain't gonna be no that they didn't know, man. Ain't no excuse, man. But the man of the Lord is out there, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua risen up his men to give them a warning, man. You know, let me get this last scripture. So ain't no excuse, man. They go for all you Israelites, man. Mainly, you know, talking to the men, because the men supposed to be the household, you know. But they also go for men, women, you know, and the children, you know. But the man supposed to be the head, man, and the women, you know, supposed to be under the man. So these, you know, a lot of these men gonna be put to death, and these women, man, and their children, man, because they don't want to take heed, man. But the elect, it is gonna be elect, men, women, and children, though, you know. Yahweh Shem Yahushua gonna give his men and women, man, and you know, and protect the young ones, man. And you also gonna have men that's gonna come in, believers, and they women, you know, their wives and they children, their household gonna be saved. But for the 2/3, man, majority of it gonna be men, women, and children, man. The Lord don't discriminate, man. Like I said, man, the Lord's thoughts are higher than our thoughts, man. His ways are higher than our ways, man. This is This is Ezekiel chapter 2.
verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, I see thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation, have rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. So you even got, like I said, man, you even got you Negro, Latino, Native Americans that transgress against Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, even unto this very day, man. Even just like back in the ancient times, man, you know, when the Lord set up prophets, man, you know, to give you the warning, man, you know, because you rebel against Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, which is your own power, man, you know, that controls everything, man, that chose us to be his chosen people, man, you know, to give us the best and heritage that's on the earth, man, to put us above all nations, man. But our people don't want that, man. They want to be rebellious, man. They want to hold on to the wicked ways of this world, man. Follow after the ways of the heathens, man, which are the enemies of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Our enemies, man. Verse 4. For they are imprudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, thus say the Lord power. And what we saying unto you, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, for that great destruction come near, man. And we are approaching them times now, man. We don't know times now, man. Whether if you believe it or not, man, as the scriptures say, man. And they, whether will they hear, or whether they will forbear, for they are rebellious house, and yet shall they know that there have been a prophet among them. So they're going to know, man, when all hell break loose, man, that Yahweh Shem Yahushua set up men to give them the warning, to tell them to come back, man, before he bring the destruction upon them, man. But when it's too late, man, they ain't going to know that the Lord had the prophets out there, man. So ain't no excuse, man, you know. And brothers, man, keep fighting and keep pushing, man, because we almost out of here, man. Like I say, no matter how much they demonize us, man, you know, because we're doing this for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Don't let nobody take your crown, man. You know, we got to keep pushing, building up each other in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because you already know how Satan's going to come, man. He even coming in all forms of ways, man. Now, right now, he's coming through the form of Esau with his prosecution, you know, demonize Esau. He can come in the ways of your women, your woman, your job, you know, certain situations, man. You know, but we got to wholeheartedly to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and our truth is sincerity and do it, man. And pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he gives us the strength and keep fighting in the spirit, man. You know, because, you know, we almost out of here, man. So, you know, I'm praying that this video, man, you know, edifying. You know, till the next time, you know, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. And salutation to the elect, man, the house of David, man. Keep fighting, that's all, man. We almost out of here.